So this is a poem that I wrote for my fifth graders. We were going through the fruits of the spirit, and so I wrote songs and poems for a lot of them, and to just kind of try to express what these things meant to them. And so this one's called Gentleness. Gentleness. Sometimes a whisper is stronger than a shout, and sometimes silence can be the most loud. There are some walls only gentleness can break down, and all storms are best weathered with calm. A whisper echoes in our mind, intimate. There is expectation. There is strength. A whisper draws us in. A whisper says, I see you. Yes, you. And I care. But sometimes silence speaks the deepest love. Mercy is a silence. Listening is a silence. And sometimes gentleness just says the most with a smile or a nod of a head. Nothing can break into a barred heart like a simple hug, and a raised fist could never inflict as much damage as the lowered eyes of one who loves. You never yelled. You just firmly placed your hand on my arm, telling me everything I needed to know. Quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. An open hand can always hold more than a fist, and to shake hands, you must unclench them. Gentleness, people think gentleness is crazy. They treat it like a baby, but when you meet somebody so strong as to not demand their own way, so strong that you can interrupt them, bulldoze them, and they just stand strong and wait, it is unsettling. When you meet someone so strong that they won't fight you even when you want to, when they just smile and ask, what's wrong? It changes you. You see how the rain comes down with gentleness? How the mother duck leads out her young? How fragile the universe is. How easily we break one another. Our clumsy, fat fingers can cause catastrophe just by touching a moth's wings. The candle can be snuffed out if you're not careful how you breathe. Gentleness doesn't bust in the door demanding. Gentleness doesn't need to yell or flail. It's the slow drip of rain becoming a river. It's the quiet, persistent knocking at the door. Gentleness can, and gentleness will, but there's nothing to prove and no need to make a scene. When we move with grace, the mountains will give way. So if you want to move the world, learn to sing lullabies. Learn how to breathe deep, like sunsets or morning dew. If you want to be strong, there must be a strength inside you that is always moved, but never rashly. It is always concerned, but never worried. If you want to be the strongest man in the world, you must learn how to wait and breathe.